Good morning to my dear students. Welcome back to Atma Green School. I start with standard 8th history, lesson 5, when people rebel 1857 and after. So students, I had already finished with this lesson. Okay. That is the headings were policies and the people, how Nawabs lose their power, the peasants and the sepoys, the Indian sepoys responses to reforms, a mutiny becomes a popular rebellion from Meerut to Delhi, the rebellion spreads, the company fights back, and aftermath. Okay. Once again I repeat that is the meaning of mutiny is when soldiers as a group disobey their officers in the army. Firangis are foreigners. Confederacy is a body or league formed by person or states for an unlawful purpose. Peshwa, that is equivalent to Prime Minister for the Marathas. Maulvi, Muslim religious scholar. Ghazis, religious warriors. Nawabs, Indian aristocracy. Rajas, rulers of local kingdoms in India. British Crown, the British ruler, that is Queen Victoria, जिनकी परमिशन से ब्रिटिशर्स हैज लैंड टू इंडिया फॉर ट्रेड एंड बिजनेस. गवर्नर जनरल, पर्सन हेडिंग द ईस्ट इंडिया कंपनी इन इंडिया. ओके, नाउ वी गो टू इट्स ना वहाँ पे सोर्स दिए हुए हैं, सोर्स बेस्ड क्वेश्चन. दैट इज there was a soon excitement in every regiment before this rebel. जब ये rebel होने वाला था तो excitement थी बहुत हर एक regiment में. That is sepoys, soldiers. We have from those days are the memories of Subedar Sitaram Pandey. Sitaram Pandey was recruited in 1812 as a sepoy in Bengal Native Army. He served the English for 48 years and retired in 1860. He helped the British to suppress the rebellion, though his own son was a rebel and was killed by the British in front of his eyes. On regiment, he was persuaded, force किया गया था by his commanding officer Norgate to write his memories. He completed the writing in 1861 in Awadhi language, and then the Norgate translated it into English and had it published under the title From Sepoy to Subedar. ओके, उसमें सीताराम पांडे ने क्या लिखा था? It is my humble opinion that this seizing of Oudh filled the minds of the sepoys with distrust and led them to plot against the government. Agents of the Nawab of Oudh and also the King of Delhi were sent all over the India to discover the temper of the army. They worked upon the feelings of sepoys, telling them how treacherously the foreigners had behaved towards their king. They invented 10,000 lies and promises to persuade these soldiers to mutiny and turn against their masters, the English, with the object of restoring the Emperor of Delhi to the throne. They maintained that this was wholly within the army's powers if the soldiers would only act together and do as they were advised. It chanced that about this time the Sarkar sent parties of men from each regiment to different garrisons for instructions in the use of the new rifle. These men performed the new drill for some time until a report got about by some means or the other that the cartridges used for these new rifles were greased with the fat of cows and pigs. The men from our regiment wrote to others in the regiment telling them about this, and there was soon excitement in every regiment. Some men pointed out that in 40 years' service nothing had ever been done by the Sarkar to insult their religion. But as I have already mentioned, the sepoys' minds had been inflamed by the seizure of the oath. Interested parties were quick to point out that the great aim of the English was to turn us all into Christians, and they had therefore introduced the cartridge in order to bring this about, since both Muslims and Hindus would be defiled by using it. The Colonel Sahib was of the opinion that the excitement which even he could not fail to see would pass off as it had done before, and he recommended me to go to my home. Okay, that is ये जो सिपाही थे सीताराम पांडे, ये कैसे सूबेदार बने? इन्होंने ब्रिटिशर्स का साथ दिया था, इंडियंस का साथ नहीं दिया था। इनका जो बेटा था वो एक रेबिलियन था, ब्रिटिशर्स के खिलाफ था, और इनके सामने ब्रिटिशर्स ने इनके बेटे को मार दिया था। ओके, और इन्होंने इसमें मेंशन किया है कि मतलब कि वो तो सूबेदार सीताराम तो ब्रिटिशर्स के साइड थे, लेकिन उन्होंने बताया है कि कैसे मैं सूबेदार का ब्रिटिशर्स के साइड थे, कैसे मैंने ब्रिटिशर्स का साइड दिया कदम कदम पे, और ब्रिटिशर्स ने क्या क्या किया। ओके, जैसे कार्ट्रिजेस का एग्जाम्पल और भी बहुत सारे एग्जाम्पल्स इसमें इसने लिखे हैं, लेकिन उसने कहा फिर भी मैंने ब्रिटिशर्स का साथ देता रहा, मैं गद्दार निकला, मैंने अपने हिंदुस्तान वालों के साथ गद्दारी की। ओके, मतलब कि मैंने मतलब कास्ट में डिफरेंस लाने की कोशिश की थी, मतलब मैंने आवाज़ नहीं उठाई। ओके, सो मतलब वो ब्रिटिशर्स के तरफ तो था ही, लेकिन इसमें उन्होंने अपनी हिस्ट्री के बारे में लिखा है कि मैंने कैसे कैसे किस किस फील्ड में ब्रिटिशर्स का साथ दिया था। अब गलती भी मानी है, ब्रिटिशर्स को क्रिटिसाइज भी नहीं किया है, और अपनी गलती भी मानी है कि आई एम नॉट अ ट्रू इंडियन, राइट। सो दैट वाज अ नोट रिटन बाय सीताराम पांडे। एक्चुअली वो लिखा था उन्होंने अवधि में, बाद में उसे इंग्लिश में ट्रांसलेट किया गया था, राइट। So students, come on, we will discuss few question answers and objectives. On 10th May 1857, the soldiers marched to the jail in Dash and released the imprisoned sepoys. It is Meerut. Nana Sahib, the adopted son of Peshwa Bajirao II, pleaded to the British for pension. In 1856, Governor General Dash, that is the Governor General Lord Canning, decided that Bahadur Shah Zafar would be the last Mughal king and his descendants would just be called princes. On 29th March 1857, a young soldier was hanged to death for attacking his officer in Barakpur. He was Mangal Pandey. True or false? Meerut was one of the last areas to be recaptured by the British. False. The British were very happy after the 1857 revolt. True. After the revolt was quelled, the powers of the East India Company to govern India were transferred to Queen Victoria. True. Rani Lakshmibai was defeated and killed in April 1857. False. Nawab Wajid Ali Shah had been deposed by the British before the mutiny started. True. And students, I had discussed the matchet also, but once I will again मैं discuss करती हूँ. अहमदुल्ला शाह फैजाबाद, बख्त खान बरेली, बेगम हजरत महल लखनऊ, बेगम जीनत महल दिल्ली, गवर्नर जनरल डलहौजी कलकत्ता, चीफ कमिश्नर हैरी लॉरेंस अवध, कुंवर सिंह बिहार, मंगल पांडे बरकपुर, नाना साहेब कानपुर, रानी लक्ष्मीबाई झांसी. Okay, we go to few more multiple choice questions from the interior of text. The British regained control of the country in the year 1859. The mutiny started from Meerut. When was the act transferring the power to rule India from the East India Company to the British Crown passed? 1st November 1858. What was the objective of the new law passed by the company in 1850? It was making religious conversion to Christianity easier. Mummy, what was the reason for the hanging of Sepoy Mangal Pandey? For attacking his officers. Where did Bahadur Shah Zafar die? In Rangoon. Where was Nana Sahib living when the mutiny started? Near Kanpur. Who was the son of the deposed Nawab Wajid Ali Shah of Awadh? Birjis Kadar. When was Lucknow recaptured by British forces? On 21st March 1858. Which of the following changes were not made by the British after the revolt was quelled? The answer is the Hindus were treated with suspicion and hostility, being responsible for the mutiny. We go to very short answers. What measures of the British were resented by the zamindars and peasants in rural areas? The high taxes levied by the company and their inflexible methods of revenue collection were the two cases that was resented by the zamindars and peasants in the rural areas. Next, what laws regarding women were passed by the British? Laws outlawing the custom of sati and encouraging the remarriage of widows were passed by the British. Who was Tatya Tope? Tatya Tope was the general of Nana Sahib who fought the British along with Rani Lakshmi Bai. What reason was given by the British for taking over the rule of the territory of Awadh? The British declared that the territory was being misgoverned and British rule was needed to ensure proper administration. What were the pleas of Rani Lakshmi Bai? Under the doctrine of lapse, law was made by the British. Adopted sons could not inherit their ancestors' right. What was thought by the kings and princes called to Calcutta as the reason for the British formulating the 84 rules? The kings and princes called to Calcutta thought that the 84 rules were formulated so as to wipe out the religions of the Hindus and the Muslims. To end the Mughal dynasty, what was the first step taken by the company? सबसे पहले the company removed the name of the Mughal king from the coins minted by the company. Okay. What was the Maulvi Ahmadullah Shah's prophecy? उनकी prophecy क्या थी, क्या belief थी? That the rule of the British would soon come to an end. After the revolt was quelled, why were the powers of the East India Company transferred to the British Crown? The powers of the East India Company were transferred to the British Crown to ensure a more responsible management of matters related to India. Name at least 5 major centers of the revolt: Meerut, Delhi, Lucknow, Jhansi, Kanpur, and also Faizabad and Bareilly. Okay students, now we go to the textbook activity, page number 52. Imagine you are a sepoy in the company army advising your nephew not to take employment in the army. What reasons would you give? The first reason, that is, the pay and other allowances in the army are very low. there is also discrimination between the British soldiers and the Indian soldiers regarding pay scale. ब्रिटिशर्स की ज़्यादा है और इंडियंस की बहुत कम है. ब्रिटिशर्स को हाई फाई सर्विस दी जाती है और इंडियंस को लो सर्विस. The British do not have any respect for Indian religious sentiments and beliefs. This is there in your text. The service conditions in the army are very harsh. Thus, it is not easy for Indians to cope up with. And last, there is a chance that Indians may be posted outside India, but this is against Hindu religions to grow across the sea and go to Europe. Then we go to page 55. What were the important concerns in the minds of people according to Sitaram and Vishnu Bhatt? See, according to Sitaram Pandey, the seizing of Oudh was the main reason of the sepoys' resentment. And second, the cartridges used for the new rifles was greased with the fat of cow and pigs. और दोनों के लिए प्रॉब्लम था. For the Muslims and Hindus would be defiled by using it. And for the Vishnu Bhatt, the British were determined to wipe out the religions of the Hindus and Muslims. They made a list of 84 rules and announced these. मतलब कुछ ऐसी बातें थी जिसकी वजह से ये 1857 का रिवोल्ट हुआ था. So these were the concerns. What role did they think the rulers were playing? What role did the sepoys seem to play? Both Vishnu Bhatt and Sitaram Pandey believed that the British ruler did not care for the religious sentiments and beliefs of both the Muslims and the Hindus. The colonial ruler wanted to convert all Indians into Christians and exploit them to fulfill their own interests. And what were the role? The date and the plan for the war of religion was circulated among the sepoys and they were ready to start the mission. And in May 1857, the sepoys mutinied in several places of India. On page number 58, why did the Mughal emperor agree to support the rebels? The rebelled soldiers were determined to bring an end to the rule of the British in the country. जो ये सिपॉइज थे 1857 के, इन्होंने पूरा सोच लिया था कि बस अब ब्रिटिश रूल को हम इस हिंदुस्तान से हमेशा के लिए निकाल कर छोड़ेंगे. They wanted Mughal Emperor Bahadur Shah Zafar to lead their rebel against the British. और पूरे इंडिया में ये बात फैल गई. Soldiers gathered around the walls of the Red Fort and demanded to meet the Emperor Bahadur Shah Zafar, जो उस वक्त लाल किले में रहते थे, मुगल राजा. एट फर्स्ट पहले तो मुगल बहादुर शाह जफ़र ने मना कर दिया कि हम ब्रिटिश की पावर को हम कैसे चैलेंज करेंगे. लेकिन सोल्जर्स के इतना जोश, इतना पैशन देखकर, इंडियन सिपॉइज का देखकर उन्होंने यस कह दिया और उनका लीडर बन गए. और ही वॉज ऑल्सो एन एज्ड एम्परर. ही हैज़ टू एक्सेप्ट दिस डिमांड. ही वॉज अगेंस्ट द repressive policies of the British and wanted to end the British rule. वो भी एक्चुअली ब्रिटिशर्स की पॉलिसी से बहुत ज़्यादा परेशान थे और उनको वो भी चाहते थे कि ब्रिटिश रूल ख़त्म हो जाए. Write a paragraph on the assessment he may have made before accepting and the offer of the sepoys. जब ये sepoys लाल किले के पास पूरा मास बैठा हुआ था इंडियन सिपॉइस को, और वो एम्परर से मिलने की ज़िद कर रहे थे। मतलब सबसे पहले तो था कि उन्होंने पहले ये बात नहीं मानी कि हम ब्रिटिश को चैलेंज नहीं कर सकते, और सेकेंड, ऑल द कम्युनिटीज़ इंक्लूडिंग मुस्लिम्स एंड हिंदूज, all were severely exploited by the colonial ruler. मुगल एम्परर वांटेड कि चलो ये अच्छा एक मौका है, और आधे से ज़्यादा इंडिया तो यूनाइट हो भी है सब में, झांसी की रानी, अवध के राजा और भी बहुत सारे लोग, तो क्यों ना इसका पूरा फ़ायदा उठाया जाए। उनको एक अपॉर्चुनिटी मिली है ऑफ द आर्मीज हेल्प, और पब्लिक का सपोर्ट मिल रहा है टू रेबेल, तो बहादुर शाह जफर ने यस बोल दिया दैट ही विल लीड दिस रेबेल। वी गो टू पेज नंबर 59। अपराइजिंग टुक प्लेस इन मई, जून एंड जुलाई। कहाँ पे? पहले तो मेरठ। ऑन 9th May 1857, 85 सिपॉइज इन मेरठ वर डिसमिस्ड फ्रॉम सर्विस। इसके बाद, रिवोल्ट के बाद, और उनको जेल भेजा गया, और उनको बाद में आर्मी से भी निकाल दिया गया, यूजिंग द न्यू कार्ट्रिज विच वाज सस्पेक्टेड। और क्यों? क्योंकि जब उन्होंने ये कार्ट्रिज लगा हुआ था ना ग्रीस का, और तो उन्होंने रिफ्यूज़ कर दिया था, तो दे वर सेंटेंस टू द लाइफ इम्प्रिजनमेंट। और दिल्ली में जैसे न्यूज़ आई ऑफ द अराइवल ऑफ द रेबल सिपॉइज म्यूटिनी ऑफ मेरठ स्प्रेड, तो दिल्ली में भी ये वो पैशन, ओके, ब्रिटिशर्स को निकालने का पैशन बढ़ गया, रोज अप इन रेबिलियन। बहादुर शाह जफर वॉज डिक्लेयर्ड एज द लीडर्स ऑफ द सिपॉइज। द एम्परर रोट लेटर्स। एम्परर बहादुर शाह जफर ने बाकी भी छोटे छोटे रूलर्स, चीफ्टियन, सबको लेटर लिखा, और उन्हें तो मानना ही पड़ा क्योंकि बहादुर शाह जफर उस टाइम के बहुत जाने माने एम्परर थे। और जब पूरा इंडिया यूनाइट होके 1857 की लड़ाई में लड़ रहा है, तो फिर ये नहीं तो नहीं बोल सकते थे, क्योंकि इनके पास जितनी टेरिटरीज वगैरह थी, दैट वाज ऑल गिवन बाय दिस बहादुर शाह जफर, सो दे हैव टू एक्सेप्ट दिस। they all came forward and organized a confederacy of Indian states to fight against the British. Okay, then we go to page number 62. ये जो एक इमेजिन वाला क्वेश्चन है ना, दैट इज यू डू योरसेल्फ। ओके, नाउ इसमें पेज नंबर 62 में व्हाट वाज द डिमांड ऑफ रानी लक्ष्मीबाई ऑफ झांसी, जो ब्रिटिश ने रिफ्यूज़ कर दी थी। रानी लक्ष्मीबाई वांटेड द ईस्ट इंडिया कंपनी टू रिकॉग्नाइज हर एडॉप्टेड सन। मैंने आपको बताया था ये डॉक्ट्रिन ऑफ लैप्स, उन्होंने कहा कि उन्होंने इनसे अपील की कि मेरा जो एडॉप्टेड सन है उसको मेरी जगह पे बिठाया जाए मेरे हस्बैंड की डेथ के बाद, लेकिन ये जो डिमांड है वो रिफ्यूज़ कर दिया था कंपनी ने। व्हाट डिड द ब्रिटिश डू टू प्रोटेक्ट द इंटरेस्ट ऑफ दोज हु कन्वर्टेड टू क्रिश्चियनिटी। अगर जिन्होंने प्यार से ब्रिटिशर्स की बात मान ली, हिंदू मुस्लिम क्रिश्चियनिटी में टर्न हो गए, उनको फिर अच्छी पोस्ट दी गई, वही ब्राइब पैसा दी गया, अच्छा घर दिया गया, उनकी लैंड प्रॉपर्टी जो उनसे छीन ली गई थी सब उन्हें दे दिया था, मतलब ब्राइब, रिश्वत। What objections did the sepoys have to the new cartridge? उनको तो objections थी because वो जो ग्रीस किया था, it was a great insult to the religions of the Indian sepoys of Hindus और मुस्लिम दोनों के लिए great insult था। और दूसरा कि वो चाहते थे कि ये सब कन्वर्ट हो जाए क्रिश्चियनिटी में। How did the last Mughal emperor live the last years of his life? That is बहादुर शाह जफर को कोर्ट में डाला गया था और उनको लाइफ इम्प्रिजनमेंट की सज़ा हो गई। उनकी जो वाइफ थी, उन्हें और उनकी वाइफ बेगम जीनत महल को रंगून में उम्र कैद की सज़ा सुना दी गई थी इन अक्टूबर 1858, और उस रंगून जेल में बहादुर शाह जफर की डेथ हो गई इन 1862। Okay students, and further also there are questions, long question answers that you will be you will get from the text. Okay, so please, with this I had fully wind up with chapter 5. मैंने इसके objectives everything discuss कर दिया है with you people. I hope you will go through this lesson. Okay, every time you go through this lesson, please As I finished, आप एक बार दो बार जितना हो सके, the many times you revise, you just go through the lesson. Okay, so with this I wrap up my class here. Thank you to all.